Hello Reds, and welcome back to Liverpool's own news. Settle in, because today we've got the kind of transfer bombshell that shakes the very core of Anfield. Yes, it's finally happened. Liverpool have signed England international defender John Stones. That's right, you heard correctly. A world-class ball-playing centre-back who lit up the Premier League at Manchester City is now swapping sky blue for the red of Liverpool. This is more than a signing, it's a seismic shift in defensive ambition, and I'm here to walk you through every electrifying detail. We all know John Stones, quick-footed, intelligent, technically gifted, the modern centre-half with the ability to drive play from the back. For years, he's been one of the most talked-about defenders in world football. Not just in terms of talent, but in those near-mythical moments when he propels his team forward with a slide rule pass or a byline dribble. At City, he was often the initiator of attacks, the calm centre around which everything spun. Now, those same qualities will be unleashed at Anfield. Word first began spreading in late May, whispered in corridors behind closed doors. Liverpool's hierarchy, still smarting after conceding too many goals last season, knew they needed something extraordinary to cement their defensive line. Klopp watched from the stands. Klopp asked questions. Klopp agreed. They needed Stones. There was a sense of destiny. They needed experience, technical ability, and someone calm enough to play out from the back, someone like John Stones. The negotiation process was nothing short of dramatic. Manchester City held all the cards, reluctant to lose a key piece of their setup. Their asking price, an astronomical £70 million, with add-ons pushing the total close to £80 million. In response, Liverpool's directors dug deep, assembling a slick financial package that included performance bonuses, sell-on clauses, and a welcome invitation to the Champions League. The talks stretched into June, with Stones openly flirting with the notion of a fresh challenge, even issuing veiled compliments about how he'd loved Anfield's energy. That sealed the deal. Signed, sealed, delivered. Stones has committed to a 4-year contract, with an optional 5th year, at a reported weekly wage of £180,000, plus match bonuses for keeping clean sheets, Champions League progression, and appearances. This isn't just a high-profile signing, it's Liverpool spelling out their vision on the pitch: reassert defensive authority while keeping the ball, forging play from the back, and winning titles with conviction. The announcement came late. One evening, just after midnight GMT, strategic placement to dominate the football news cycle, a video appeared on Liverpool's official channels, set to a backdrop of resonant drums and thunderous guitar strums. It opens with a close-up of Stones on the Etihad parquet, the camera lithe as he effortlessly spins around a pressing opponent. Then, as if conjured by fate, it switches to him walking into Anfield's tunnel in full red kit, heading out onto the pitch. The clip culminates with him receiving a standing ovation from Reds fans. The tagline, "John Stones made for Anfield," absolutely spine-tingling. Social media erupted. Liverpool fans took to the streets, chanting his name, comparing him to club legends. Defensive icons scoffed in delight. Opposing fans sighed in resignation. "We just signed a defender who can do everything: stop attacks, start attacks, win headers, read the game, play through midfield," one pundit mused on live TV. Another added, "He's the missing piece in Liverpool's rebuild." Let's to talk about what Stones brings to this team. First, intellectually, because this isn't just about blocking shots. Stones is a master at reading the game, anticipating channels, intercepting passes. Last season, he averaged 3.1 interceptions, 6.4 clearances, and a staggering 89% pass completion rate with more than 100 passes attempted per game. That level of composure and distribution from deep is invaluable when Liverpool look to build from the back. Then there's the physical attributes. At nearly 6'2", strong in the air, agile on the turn, he's the type of defender who can match up physically with the Premier League's most powerful forwards, while also being quick enough to track back onto the deck. Whether it's clearing a cross or stepping out to smother space behind a high line, Stones brings confidence to the defensive structure. And that matters in those crunch games against City, United, or in Champions League knockout ties. Speaking of the Champions League, Liverpool's ambition is obvious. They want that trophy back. And solidifying a backline full of experience and quality is central to the plan. With Stones alongside Virgil van Dijk, whom he's met and clicked with already, the pairing looks formidable. Van Dijk retains his leadership, aerial presence, and calm actor at the center of chaos sense, while Stones brings tempo and technical range. It's a perfect symbiosis. On a personal level, Stones is no prima donna. He's proven one thing: he doesn't shy away from responsibility. Over the years, he's been asked to apologize for defensive errors, to explain dropped points, to reassert himself in a team packed with talent, and he's done it. At Liverpool, he knows the scrutiny will be different because this is Liverpool, where every game is a final, and every mistake is amplified. But Stones is ready. Reports from the training ground are glowing. He's calm but intent, passing sharply, organizing the back four, and glancing across at Klopp after wins, almost smiling. Let's not overlook the ripple effect of this signing. Suddenly, the rest of the squad stands taller. Joe Gomez, Yerel Kwanzaa, Stefan Bisetic all see a clear pathway and a role model in Stones. The midfielders Henderson, Thiago Jota, more secure. Liverpool's possession game just gained a deeper dimension. They can push higher up the pitch knowing they have range at the back. It gives Klopp license to press aggressively, knowing defensive errors are less likely, because Stones can bail the team out. Meanwhile, on the marketing side, this transfer is brilliant. Official Stones 5 shirts have already flown off the shelves. Anfield'S store is prepping a defensive Titan pack with limited edition framed posters, vinyls, scarves and collector's lapel pins. Sponsors are lining up to link with the new defensive rock in Liverpool's youth academy. There are buzzes of excitement to kids practicing defensive headers, first-time passes, watching Stones' highlights clips in the corridor. Only a couple of days remain before he debuts. The plan is for Stones to start a summer friendly at Anfield, then face off in the Community Shield. Football pundits are already swapping opinions about who will target him. Will he match up against Arsenal's biggest forward? Will his distribution and aerial presence change the midfield battles? The expectation is enormous and justified. Finally, think long-term. Stones is only 29. That means he has 5 years ahead, possibly more. If he plays at the rate he's capable of, he'll rack up 250 to 300 Liverpool appearances. He'll anchor Liverpool's defense through Champions League campaigns, Premier League title pushes and Carabao Cup grinds. His legacy will be built not just on what he brought on the pitch, but on what he helped this team achieve. So yes, Reds, this is the moment. John Stones at Anfield, a signing of ambition, a signal of intent, a revolution in the making. With Stones patrolling the backline, Liverpool's spine has gone from strong to unstoppable. Anfield fans are buzzing. Chants march, tifo planning, even vintage Stones jerseys. This isn't just a signing, it's a story that's just beginning. And you're watching it live with Liverpool's own news. If you're as exhilarated as we are, smash that like button, share this video with fellow Reds, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss an Anfield moment. Because this summer, Liverpool haven't just bought talent, they've bought character, history, and belief. And with John Stones leading the defense, every football fan should be ready for a sensational era ahead. Up the Reds!